Alison Eddings. I am a CPA and tax accountant in private practice. And welcome to my channel. Bang! Welcome to my channel. My goal is to educate taxpayers and inspire small business owners. Why inspire small business owners? Because that's who I work with primarily, although I work with all kinds of taxpayers, small business owners, because I am one to, I guess, just hold a very special place in my heart. So I like to share heart to heart with other entrepreneurs. But I wanted to chat with you today because I get this question a lot. Oh, and I left out, like and subscribe. If this content is helpful for you, inspiring, encouraging, educational, please like, subscribe, comment for content that would help you in the future. I'm glad to share. Today's content, quick brief minute, is on how long you should keep your old tax returns. I get that question a lot, and people usually err on the side of caution because they're afraid of IRS. I personally feel like IRS probably pays some kind of marketing company to come up with their fonts and things just to make it intimidating, because you go to the mailbox and you get something from them, you're petrified, your throat is dry and your hands are clammy and your chest is, your heart's banging in your chest. Nobody wants an audit. They'd rather keep 100 years worth of tax returns in the attic than have to think about that. But the simple answer is, ideally, you wouldn't need to keep more than 3. This is 2021 right now. So you would keep 2020, 2019, and 2018. That's typically as far back as they go. But if you do get pulled for an audit, let's say right now you get pulled for an audit for 2018 and they find some substantial underpayment or some substantial, error that you made, it's possible they could go back another 3. In cases of fraud, they can go back indefinitely, but they usually won't cover 10 years. And I think it's probably because they don't have the infrastructure to be able to manage that kind of data. So I think that's where the 10 comes from, but I don't know. Don't quote me on it. It's my philosophy. But they don't usually go back more than 10 years. So if you have returns that are 20 years old, you don't need to keep them. It's okay. If you have returns that are 7 years old, but you've always been a W-2 employee, you probably don't need to keep those. If you're self-employed, I would tend to get you have documentation of receipts, because those are the most important parts. Your deductions that you took. If you have documentation in there of those, I'd keep them 7 years. I'd keep that. But there's no reason not to just make it electronic if you want to. If you have electronic files, just make sure you have some redundancy there, because I'll tell you, my marriage photos are on a little floppy disk. They don't do me a whole lot of good right now. I'm glad I did decide to print some of them out, because I do have those, because I don't even know how I get, yeah, nothing worse than thinking you have a backup and then you can't access it. So 3 years, general good rule of thumb. 6 years is safe. 7 years if you're self-employed and you want to keep those receipts. But don't fret unless you're being really sneaky or something like that. You probably don't need to keep things that long anyway. So I hope this was helpful, useful, informative. If so, please like, subscribe, share. It helps get this content to more people, and that's my heart, to get this content to more people, to have them have confidence and to be inspired to maybe do something a little more exciting and dangerous and risk, maybe not dangerous, but take some chances, because they're not worried about the IRS. They're not worried that somebody's gonna come knocking on their door unexpectedly, that they can start that new business, they can make that investment, because you don't have that fear. That's what I would want for you. So if that helps you, or you think it would help others, please do share. Have a great day. Take care.